Can a man, a biological man, give birth?
Biological? Can you rephrase your question?
Mom, stay away from me.
What do you think about the recent murder to the healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You seem really upset.
I just have no idea who we are. Please move along.
Can a biological man give birth?
I would think that...
Most recently, the Trump administration has begun threatening colleges and universities.
Welcome to another video, guys, and in today's video I head down to the Earth Day rally to ask protesters about their concerns, and I was met with some interesting reactions as always. Hope you enjoy the video, guys, and just so you know, it's completely free to subscribe to my channel right now. You know what to do.
A redhead, love it. Fist bump. What are you guys doing out here today?
We're here for the Stand Up for Science March. This sign says stop illegal deportation of international students, and on the other side it says fund science. Two very important things for our cause. Illegal deportation actually ties into our Stand Up for Science cause quite a bit, because so many of the people driving science are international students, and they're the ones who are being targeted by a lot of these illegal deportations.
Some Earth questions, are we ready? Because I thought this was more about Earth Day than it is about politics, but it seems that it's about politics as well. Well, I suppose. How old is the planet?
Sorry?
How old is the planet?
Billions of years old?
Do you know roughly what it is?
Is it 3.5 billion?
Back to Ed Sheeran with long hair.
Alright, next question, because I'm going to say you're the smartest of the three, is that right? Largest continent on the planet?
Depends how you define continent.
Okay, in your definition?
Asia.
Okay. You guys think the same?
I mean, I agree that it very much depends on how you define a continent. But...
What is your definition then, exactly?
Oh God.
It's a social construct, really.
Yeah.
People united shall never be defeated.
Awesome. What does that mean? Tell me a little bit more about it. What made you come out today?
Sorry. That's alright. Yeah, I'd rather not be interviewed.
You'd rather not be interviewed? Why not? Okay, I'll come back to you in a little bit. How old is the planet?
I'm gonna guess 7 billion years.
Incorrect. Okay.
Right answer.
It's 4.5. Next one. What's the largest continent on the planet?
The largest continent, Antarctica.
Nope. It's not a continent. Can I say hello to this lady? She is the sweetest lady ever. Look at this lady. Hello. How are you? You are so sweet. I just want to put you in my pocket. What's your name?
Thank you. I'm Deb Rosen.
And why are you out here today?
I'm here because I have to protest a lot of the things that are going on today in our world that are horrible in my eyes.
Okay, so this is less to do with the Earth and more to do with we hate Trump. I'm very tall.
I am very tall.
How tall are you?
I actually don't want to be filmed right now. I'm going to listen to this.
Oh, you're going to listen to this? Okay. See if we can squeeze to the front.
Their goal, yes, boo, I agree. Their goal is undoubtedly to suppress truths that do not serve them and replace them with baseless lies and harmful conspiracy theories that do. These attacks will certainly impact us here in Pittsburgh. For example, Pitt is the #6 recipient of NIH funding, and the cuts will dramatically impact the students, the faculty, and our community as a whole. Most recently, the Trump administration has begun threatening colleges and universities to conform to their anti-science and anti-academic demands. We all saw Harvard's strong response, and we must all come together.
Feel around us, kumbaya,
I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the Trump administration is not just attacking science and research funding. They are coming after all of us, dismantling the rule of law and eroding our rights.
What's your biggest fear? What's the thing that you're most worried about?
Well, I work in medicine, so my biggest fear is that we're going to destroy our medical foundation, and then what happens next? We'll get sick, people will die, and it'll be entirely preventable.
What's the biggest threat right now that you feel is making you come out here today to, I imagine, to protest, right?
You know, that's really hard because there's so many of them.
Just give me one, like the main one.
Probably immigration right now. I mean, immigration, they are just taking people without even asking questions. And that is a very scary thing in America. That means you or I could be wiped off. In fact, you know, I made it a purpose of bringing my passport today, just in case.
Stop it. Get some help. You brought your passport here today just in case. Are you?
Literally.
Wow, okay. Do you feel like you might get deported? Are you from the US, born citizen?
I was born citizen here, but that doesn't mean anything right now. What? So, just in case somebody decided to pick me up because I'm protesting and I have a "we are pissed off"
See it, yeah.
shirt, guess what? I figured I needed to bring it. Would you like to see it?
You're genuinely fearing that you're going to be deported. Okay,
I'm not generally. It could happen because we have seen it happen to others.
Have you seen any natural-born American residents deported?
Not at this moment, but that does not mean it will not happen.
And what's the largest continent on Earth?
That would be the Russian European continent, because all of those flow together.
So Russia's actually part of two continents.
But you got to realize it's Asia, Russia, European. That continent is all one continent.
Europe's one continent, and Asia is a separate continent, but Russia actually disperses over both.
Well, if you look at Europe, it's Europe, Russia, Asia, India. They're all one continent because they all sit together.
That's not true, they're not all one continent, but how many countries are there in North America?
In North America, there's three. There's Mexico, United States, and Canada. And if you go further than that, I mean, you got Central America. Central America and South America, are we all connected? Yes. Okay? But the reality of the matter is that when you look at the continent, you go, it's Mexico, Canada, and United States.
There's actually 23 countries in North America. What do you think is going to happen on the political doomsday?
We need to change the way we think about global economy, global individualism, and global money.
Okay. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
He's jailed an innocent person in a torture prison. Is that good enough? Well, more than one person. Yeah. And may I ask, what are you taping this for? Oh, okay. Are you associated with an organization?
I wish. There's a huge sign. So what brings you out here today?
I'm not comfortable being on camera. Thank you.
Yeah. So what's your biggest reason for being out here then? What's close to your heart?
Biggest reason. That's kind of. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. Lying about that for the goal of, you know, deporting people without due process. One of the.
Sorry? Do you know her?
I don't, honestly. I mean, I don't know, honestly. I don't know if you have a policy of, like, censoring faces or anything like that.
What's this for?
So, hi.
Hi.
Who you with?
Who am I with? Just me. Choo-choo.
That's I want to know where this would be posted
Internet.
and what's it about. The internet's a rather broad statement. Okay, never mind.
Sorry, what?
I said never mind.
Oh, you don't. Okay. Yeah. We're just giving people a platform so they can spread their message. You not have a message?
And what's your message?
My message is to gather your message. Why are you so skeptical?
Because things can be heavily edited.
Okay. What do you think that I could edit that would make you sound bad?
Oh Lord, anybody who's ever seen a video or heard a recording of them knows how bad they can sound.
Well, give me your strongest message that makes sense, and you should be good.
Please go away.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm free to stay here and walk around the park just as much as you are. So.
Of course you are.
Yeah. So. Well, that was pretty rude of you to tell me to go away. What brings you out today?
I'm I'm outraged by what's happening.
Yeah.
That Trump is shredding the Constitution.
Is there anything particular that outrages you more than anything else?
Well, I think the defiance of the Supreme Court and not bringing that guy back from El Salvador.
Yeah.
I think that you need due process.
Yep.
If you do it to him, he can do it to anybody.
What do you think the solution is?
Get rid of the whole administration.
That's step one, but what's step two?
Step two, maybe make politicians have to take a written exam to be on the ballot. Like, no, they have to take a civics test, a geography test, and a history test.
This is going to sound a little bit naughty. Do you think Joe Biden would have passed that civics test that you mentioned?
I don't know. Maybe in his younger years he would have, but not now.
Do you think he did a good job during his administration?
Yes. I mean, we weren't in the crapper.
What was your favorite thing, what favorite policy about his administration?
Oh my God, there was a couple, and I can't think off the top of my head. I like how he didn't have concepts of a plan. He had plans. He got our country back after COVID. He got the economy back up. He got the stocks back up. And we give it to this idiot, and within 3 weeks, it's in the shitter.
This guy has a Palestine flag. What brings you out here today, bud?
Just against fascism, and stop the genocide in Gaza.
Yeah. Do you think because there's a lot of protests going on with the Palestine rallies and stuff, do you think that those rallies are going to be helpful? Do you think they're actually doing much?
I don't know. It feels like unfightable, but you gotta do something. It almost feels hopeless sometimes, but it's so frustrating that you watch this happen, children getting murdered, and you can't do anything to stop it except for yell and scream. So we have to do something.
You don't hate Jews though, do you?
Absolutely not.
Because a lot of the people that do this are hating on them, which technically constitutes being a Nazi. Would you agree?
No. There are certainly some anti-Semitic people who have, leached on to the Palestinian movement, but wanting the liberation of Palestine does not equal the destruction of Jewish people, and there are a lot of anti-Zionist Jews who are at the forefront of these movements.
Appreciate you, thank you. You've come dressed in this. Talk to me.
It's mostly just a anti-surveillance measure. It's a piece of cheap cloth that I can throw over the whole outfit, over whatever else I'm wearing, and if I need to get clear.
So what's with the Luigi hat then? I think I know what that means. What's your take on that whole topic?
My take is that we've been trying to fight and tell them that they can't keep doing what they're doing, the whole social murder. And at some point, you gotta actually...
Do you think it was justified?
I think it was beyond justified. I think it was, and I think he's effectively a martyr.
So you think, would you call for the murder of Trump and Elon too?
I mean, how many people does somebody have to be allowed to kill, torture, abuse? How many acts of treason does somebody have to be allowed to do before it's not murder?
So you think the murder of CEO Brian Thompson was justified?
Effectively, yeah.
Okay. Do you think we should continue to kill CEOs randomly in the street or
if they give no other choice, then what else can you do?
Wow. You have a gas mask on. That scares me a little bit. Do you know something that I don't?
Yeah, she is definitely identifiable for sure. Yeah, but no, she's great, and yeah, we're out here having a good time. Just wanted to ask, what's your channel name?
So what's your biggest concern politically?
Politically, I think for the First Amendment rights that are being threatened right now, with concerns to rallying, protesting, also freedom of speech. I think it's being we're at a critical breaking point where it might be taken away from us, or it might be challenged, or I have to go to the Supreme Court to stand up for that right that was given to me by being a citizen of this country.
And do you think that the Republicans are a threat to the United States?
At the moment, yes. I think their silence says a lot, and without their action, we're stuck. There's nothing else that we can really do. They were voted in to represent us, and they're not doing that.
One last question. This one's really controversial, but I try and ask it a lot, and you seem real level-headed about free speech and stuff. Can you explain to me what a woman is?
What woman is? What
a woman is? Like, what defines a woman?
Well, I guess that's a pretty good question. If it's a cultural thing, a biological thing, the definition could probably take me a long time. But depending on what science, I guess, is saying on a woman's identification, if it's XX chromosomes, I would say we start with that, and then culturally speaking, I mean, gender is a social identity, a social assignment. So to be a woman depends on how you were raised, or what is socially acceptable, or I guess allotted to being under that definition. We can't really we can all have different definitions, but I'm keeping that very broad and very.
That's probably the longest answer I've ever had ever. Can you be a woman and still have a penis?
Yes, I think so. I think you could still. There are definitely instances where a woman can be identified as a woman, but having parts of a male, and that exists. That's just how it is. We've seen it in other species as well, so it's possible.
Can a biological man give birth?
I would think that I don't know of that happening. I'm not really sure scientifically, but I would think it's probably possible. Like I said, gender identity and gender assignment is a social construct. So a man having biological features of a woman when being able to give birth is possible then.
How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, we can't take an interview.
Sorry?
We can't take an interview.
Oh, why not?
It's a security thing.
Yeah.
For what, sorry?
It's for a security thing.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Very sorry.
Okay. I recognise you. You've changed your hair though. It's the same?
Yes, please go away.
Oh, don't be mean to me. I'm just asking questions today. I wasn't mean.
You have plenty of people to ask questions from, please.
Were you there last time as well?
We're not talking to you. Okay.
I'm literally just asking questions today.
Just leave us. We're having a conversation.
Okay, I'm okay to be here too. I'm very welcoming today.
I'm not saying go away from me. That's
No? Okay. Miserable. Very miserable people. Personality of a postage stamp, I would say. How are you guys doing today? What brings you guys out here today?
Who are you with?
YouTube.
That's not a news organization.
Who said it was a news organization?
Who are you reporting for?
To me.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You seem really upset.
I just have no idea who we are. Please move along. No.
I'm okay to stand here, thanks.
Okay, feel free.
I just want to know why you're upset, that's all. I'm just giving people a chance to voice their concerns.
Great. I have no idea who you are or who you represent, so I'm not going to talk to you.
There's cameras literally everywhere watching us right now.
There aren't microphones everywhere.
Are you scared you'll say something silly?
I just do not want to talk to someone who I don't know.
Okay. You've never spoken to a stranger before? What do you do when you go to the drive-thru and order some food? Are you this hostile then? I can see up his nose a little bit. Huge hair. Alright, well, thank you. You've been average. What do you think's the biggest threat right now to the country?
Fascism.
Can you give me any example that you found?
Of fascism? Yeah, the fact that we have white supremacists in the government, they are a sign of fascism is just taking the target and putting it on one group of people, and they are splitting us up. That's the most effective way that they can stay in power, is divide us into smaller groups, make everyone the enemy against one another.
I'm just trying to do my best to be a redhead.
Yeah.
You know.
What brings you out here today?
I work in healthcare, I'm a nerd, I'm a scientist, I'm an artist. Fascists hate art and science because they're a way that people understand the world, interpret it, and communicate it to each other. So controlling those things is vital to the success of oppression and hatred. It's really unnecessary. We don't, it doesn't need to be like this. And I think everyone is scared and we can be unified in our fear together. And just rage, I think.
Yeah.
Looking back on history gives us a lot of knowledge that we might not otherwise have access to. So I'm quite hopeful, and I thank previous generations and people who have been affected by this stuff first for knowing what to do at great cost.
Yeah.
I feel like we benefit from that always.
What do you think the biggest threat is to the USA right now?
Itself.
Itself.
I don't see this fascism as a departure from how it was. I think that the fact that this can get so mainstream is inherent in American culture, in the country that is founded on genocide and hatred. I would really like to believe that there was something that was lost along the way, but I think that there's things that could be better while admitting that the greatest threat to America is its own sense of inherent goodness. I think that should always be questioned.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So tell me what brings you out there today.
Fascism. I don't enjoy the fascism. I don't enjoy the orange one or his minions and his creatures.
I'm doing deep dives today. I'm asking questions and sort of finding out why people are out here and stuff. Can you define what fascism is?
Fascism is the erosion of rights of people. All these people's rights are being taken away. People are off the street and thrown into prisons. That's fascism. That's up.
What do you think about the recent murder to the healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson?
I don't know if I want to talk about that.
No? Do you think it was justified?
Where's this going to go?
Just on YouTube.
Yeah, no. I'm going to keep that opinion to myself.
That's very telling, though. That's it makes you seem. So you think it's a good idea that he was?
Did I think what?
You think it was just that he was?
No, I did not say that.
What about the recent? Are you blocking me?
What about you just recording people?
Say again?
What about you recording people without asking if they want to be recorded?
Well, it's a First Amendment right. We're in public, and you did say you support people's First Amendment rights, right?
That's true. I do.
And again, I'm not using my opinions. I'm just asking questions. So if you disagree, disagree. But you don't have to. You can still be nice.
I'm being nice. I'm not insulting you or being mean to you.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, and I like your umbrella. So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Come to talk to you about your sign. How you doing?
Sure. Hi, I'm doing all right. How are you today?
Good. You're very chirpy. I like it.
Oh, I've just done a lot of walking around.
Yeah.
I understand it's hard to change a mindset. I know you want to believe you're doing the best thing, but truly, this is the best thing you can do for everyone.
People are very divided when it comes to vaccines. Do you think the COVID vaccine was effective?
I believe so. I got 3 doses of the COVID vaccine. When I did get COVID, I only got a very mild case. And I was one of the people at risk because I have very severe asthma. I was really, really scared.
Yeah.
I masked a lot. I stayed inside a lot. And then when we finally started going back out into the world, I felt much better having that protection. And like I said, I only ever got COVID once. I got a very, very mild case, really just a bad cold, and then I was fine.
What do you think about the news anchor? I think her name was Rachel Maddows. She said famously on TV that the vaccine would stop you 100% from getting the virus and it would stop it passing on. And we found out that wasn't true. What do you think about that?
Vaccines have never meant to be 100% foolproof. That's just not how vaccines work. It is just supposed to reduce your risk. It's essentially exposing your body to something so that your body knows how to fight that illness.
What do you think about the recent murder of the CEO, Brian Thompson?
The CEO of the healthcare? Justice for Luigi.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say.
You're justifying murdering somebody in cold blood in the middle of the street?
I don't see why it's okay to murder millions of people behind closed doors for a profit, and then one person standing up for that. I understand nobody really loves violence, but it's created this conversation, and maybe that's what we needed.
Appreciate it. What about the another controversial one? The recent stabbing at a school. Carmelo Anthony stabbed Austin Metcalf. What do you think about that one? Was that one justified in your opinion?
I'm actually not familiar with this story. Which story is this?
Well, the kid that allegedly committed the murder has raised over $500,000 apparently through fundraising, and people are giving him a lot of support. So it's
The
controversial.
person who did the stabbing is getting the money?
Yep.
What
The
is
person that committed the crime was a black guy, and the kid that was killed was a white guy. So they're saying it's justified.
Can't really wrap my head around that right
Don't
now.
know, yeah.
There's so many things
A lot
that
to digest,
that is a lot. And like I said, I hadn't heard of that story. I think I've been following a lot of what Trump's been doing specifically. So, Andrew.
Hi, I'm Leo.
Marco.
Sky. Scott.
Scott. Okay. Most controversial question of the 21st century, apparently. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Don't get freaked out by it, though.
I'm ready.
I'm just impartial. You're ready. You're ready. What is a woman?
Someone who identifies as a woman.
Straight to the point. I had one girl earlier went on like a 9-minute tangent. I had to sit down, and then I woke up. I was like, oh, okay, good. What about you? What do you think?
Literally just somebody who chooses to identify as a woman. That's the same.
I agree. It's someone who's just is a woman.
Yeah. But what is the woman? That's what I'm trying to.
It's a social role. I would say it's a social role.
Yeah.
It's an end on a spectrum.
That leads me into the next question. It's a 3-part question series, okay? So, can a woman still have a penis?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
All in agreement. I'm not saying
Get it out. Keep it where it is right now. I don't know.
All right, last question. Can a man, a biological man, give birth?
Can you rephrase your question?
Yeah. Can a man who is born with an XY chromosome get pregnant?
Yes. Intersex people exist.
Yeah, but intersex is something other than XY, right?
Oh, I know, but like if you're assigned, like you can be assigned the gender role as a man and still be intersex.
Correct.
So
I'm not educated enough to answer this.
Intersex people have both reproductive organs, but it's a very, very small percentage. You're talking like.
Learning something new.
Yeah, it's like what, less than 1%?
I don't know the statistics behind it.
But that aside, take away that small percentage. Can a man get pregnant?
Just in general, can a man get pregnant? Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I think so. So you can get pregnant?
I don't got the functions for that, but I wouldn't say I'm a man, so.
Okay. All right, so now we're going on a march. Well, the people are going on a march. I'm going to have a look where it is. I don't know if I fancy following these people all the way on a march, but. So it's nothing to do with Earth Day at all. It's all to do with politics. People are just moaning and bitching about Trump and all that stuff. See if we can ask a few more questions before the day is out.
That's the United States.
The United States. It's over this way. There he is! Thank you. Where'd you get that from? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. All right, we're going. We're running. What?
I heard you got a mole and lambe tattoo. Are you a Nazi?
A what?
No, different guy. Same. Oh, sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I'm moling. Excuse me? Smelly guy just said go fuck yourself. Bless him. I'll just squeeze past you there. Excuse him, what? Sorry? What'd you say?
I said excuse yourself.
Oh, I am. That's why I said excuse me. It's called manners. You should learn something about it. Dickhead.
Fight back.
That was nice. Why'd you do that? She just put a one up at me.
What's that?
She just flipped me up. Whoa. If you touch me, I will spray you with mace. It's assault.
Yeah, get away
Don't
from
touch me.
Mom, come on, go! Mom, stay away from them.
Jesus. Is she fascist or what? She's dragging somebody away from me. Get a close look at her, guys. Wow. That is a fascist thing you just did there. She is. Jesus Christ. See that? She just tried to grab me, that scary lady. That scary lady tried to grab me. That scary lady right there. Stay away from the nasty people. So as you can see, guys, this is moving quite fast.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be divided.
Divided or defeated?
United will never be divided. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Defeated or divided? I'm not sure. Woo!
Stand up, fight back! When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! LGBTQ rights are under attack.
I need to get at the front.
Stand up, fight back!
Man, you guys are fast. Let me get at the front. Jeez.
Stand up, fight back!
Let me get right at the front here.
Stand up, fight back!
I'm worried I'm going to fall over. Yeah, you guys go way too fast for me. Slow down. My toes are on the front of my feet, not the back. Come on. Yeah. Oh, somebody tooted. Oh man, well, how far are we going? Because
The Belfield, turning right.
okay, because my mum's got the dinner on. I've got to get home. It's nice to see somebody smiling. Ooh.
Fight back! Stand up! Fight back! Stand up! Fight back! Stand up! Fight back! Stand up! Fight back!
Here's my friend again. Here he is. There he is. Look at this guy. Hey, how you doing? Good? So I'm gonna hold here and just film everybody. Ooh, gotta be hot in there. Yeah. Thought that was Lady Godiva then. It's not. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Because they always assume that you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, they do, straight away. If you don't agree with what they're saying, instantly you're a traitor, you should be killed, all this stuff. Good day, how we doing? Prison without due process, is it? I can't see it. I didn't get to read it.
Stand up! Stand up!
That guy's an aggro. He's aggro over there. That sign's rubbish.
Stand up!
Some funny faces in the crowd. Top of the morning to you. An Irish hat. There we go. That was the best Irish accent I could do there. Smiles, we've got smiles.
Got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho!
There's the world. The world is just passing me by right now. We just saw the world, everybody. Trump only helps his family and yeah. Oh dear.
Where are you from?
England. I'm not going to tell you that. Yeah, there's a lot of hostile people here, and they get real aggro, and so I don't want to give out any information. Camera. Yeah. Threatened and yeah, these people. Yes, they are. Yes. Somebody grabbed my equipment earlier, which is assault. Just very aggressive. I mean, look at some of the faces. Very aggressive people. Yeah, they have every right to be. Yeah, but exactly, that's assault. These guys are. I don't know what masks they are, but they scare me a little bit. They're definitely not COVID masks. Yeah, you too. All the best. Oh, you guys are not singing. Come on, you gotta keep up the energy. Keep up the energy. Come on, are these all the bad singers at the back? All right, we'll start to walk back. We'll go through this way. And now we're singing.
Stand up.
Just what Daddy has.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
All right, guys. There's got a few stragglers here at the back, but we're pretty much done for the day. So I'm gonna head back to my car. Quick. You can see them in the distance there. But if you like the content, guys, I really appreciate if you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me to get out and do more of these videos. It's a little bit disheartening when you don't get subscribers, and I don't really use TikTok or any of those things, so my platform is limited. So I really appreciate it. If you want to see more stuff like this, then yeah, just hit that subscribe button, guys, and check out some of the other videos.